Boom, get ready, because the sports world is exploding with headlines. Draymond Green is dropping truth bombs on Steph Curry's injury status, revealing the grim reality for the Golden State Warriors as they face a brutal stretch without their superstar. But that's not all. Draymond Green also has a message for the critics, firing back with a harsh defense of Bam Adebayo's historic scoring performance against the Wizards. And speaking of the Warriors, their playoff hopes are hanging by a thread. We've got the breakdown on their dire situation and how they're still clinging to a glimmer of hope. Finally, don't miss a second of the action. We'll tell you exactly how to watch the Minnesota Timberwolves take on the Golden State Warriors. Stay locked in, you won't want to miss this. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Steph Curry's absence is a survival story for the Warriors. The Golden State Warriors are navigating a critical juncture in their season, underscored by the prolonged absence of superstar Stephen Curry due to a knee injury. Draymond Green, speaking on his podcast, acknowledged the stark reality. The team must find a way to compete and win without their two-time MVP for at least another 10 days, a timeline that translates to at least 5 crucial games. This isn't just about a star player being sidelined. It's a narrative woven into the very fabric of the Warriors' standings, their rotation strategy, and their overall survival in the competitive Western Conference. Green didn't sugarcoat the situation, labeling their recent back-to-back losses as terrible. With the team hovering around .500 and fighting for a play-in spot, Curry's extended absence amplifies the pressure. The Warriors have struggled significantly in his absence, highlighting the immense void left by his scoring and playmaking. Green, however, pointed to past successes, like a win in Minnesota without Curry, as proof that the team can still find ways to compete. His message was one of bracing for a difficult period and urging the team to fight to keep their season from slipping away, emphasizing that replacing Curry's impact is impossible, but finding a way to stay afloat is paramount. The injury, described as patellofemoral pain syndrome, along with a bone bruise, has already cost Curry 15 games. While he's progressing to on-court workouts, the new timeline means he'll miss more pivotal matchups. Analysts and fans are keenly watching how Golden State adjusts, recognizing that their margin for error is now razor-thin. The question remains whether the Warriors can stay close enough in the standings for Curry's eventual return to make a meaningful impact on their postseason aspirations. Don't go anywhere, because what Draymond Green said next about another NBA star will shock you. And we're breaking down the Timberwolves versus Warriors game, so you know how to watch every second. Draymond Green defends Bam Adebayo against the haters. In the often scrutinized world of professional basketball, where unwritten rules and public opinion can be as impactful as game strategy, Draymond Green has stepped forward to fiercely defend Miami Heat's Bam Adebayo. The controversy stems from Adebayo's remarkable 83-point performance against the Washington Wizards, a scoring outburst that landed him second on the NBA's all-time single-game scoring list. While many pundits and fans question the timing and necessity of such a high-scoring effort, particularly late in a game his team was dominating, Green has a blunt message for the detractors. Speaking on his podcast, Green vehemently rejected the notion that Heat coach Erik Spoelstra should have pulled Adebayo to spare the Wizards' feelings or avoid chasing records. Y'all want Spo to feel bad for that team, that organization, and take Bam out of the game and not let him go after the record. Why? I hate these unwritten rules in basketball, Green exclaimed. He argued passionately against the hypocrisy of allowing scoring when losing but shaming it when winning, stating, "If you're losing, it's okay to go shoot the ball because you're losing. But if you're winning, it's not okay because you're winning. What the hell is that? Feel bad for winning?" Green's stance is clear. If there's time on the clock and a player is performing, they should be allowed to continue, regardless of the scoreline. This perspective aligns with Heat coach Erik Spoelstra, who has also publicly stated he apologizes to no one for his team's approach. Spoelstra emphasized the competitive nature of the game and the need to maintain focus, especially against opponents who may not be playing for significant stakes. The NBA community is divided, with some applauding Green and Spoelstra for their commitment to competition, while others maintain that sportsmanship and respect for opponents should prevail. Regardless, Green's defense highlights his own intensely competitive spirit, a trait he embodies as the Warriors themselves battle for a play-in spot amidst Stephen Curry's injury. But will the Warriors' playoff hope survive Steph's absence? We've got the full story on their desperate fight for a postseason berth. Timberwolves vs. Warriors, your ultimate viewing guide. Basketball fans, mark your calendars. The Minnesota Timberwolves, looking to snap a 3-game losing skid, are set to clash with the Golden State Warriors, who are also struggling with 3 consecutive defeats. This pivotal matchup is scheduled for March 13, 2026, and if you're wondering how to catch all the action, we've got you covered. For those in the broadcast area, you can tune into the game on your local TV channel. Streaming options are also available for fans who prefer to watch online. Check with your local providers for specific channel information and streaming service availability. With both teams desperately needing a win to improve their standings, expect a hard-fought contest. Keep an eye on key players like Anthony Edwards for the Timberwolves and, despite his injury, the potential impact of the Warriors' core. This game could have significant implications for playoff seeding in the Western Conference. Fans are buzzing about this matchup, especially given the Warriors' recent struggles and the Timberwolves' own quest for consistency. The injury report will be crucial. Keep an eye on updates for players like Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler, whose absences could significantly shape the game's outcome. Whether you're watching from home or on the go, this is a game you won't want to miss as the playoff picture becomes clearer. But is there any hope left for the Warriors this season? We're diving deep into their dire situation and uncovering the surprising glimmer of hope. Warriors playoff hopes flicker amidst dire circumstances. The Golden State Warriors season is teetering on the edge, painted in shades of dire, as they grapple with a 3-game losing streak and a 7 out of 10 slump. Currently clinging to the 9th seed in the Western Conference, their lead over the 10th-place Portland Trail Blazers has dwindled to a mere game and a half. Compounding the anxiety is the continued absence of Stephen Curry, whose knee injury has no definitive return timetable, leaving fans and the team in a state of frustrating uncertainty. Despite the bleak outlook, a sliver of hope persists. The prevailing sentiment is that Curry will eventually return, and when he does, Golden State possesses the potential to fight their way out of the play-in tournament. However, the lack of a concrete timeline for his return is a significant concern. There's a palpable tension between the team's cautious approach to Curry's recovery and the desire not to squander the remaining seasons of a legendary career. The Warriors seem destined for the play-in, and with the lows, Angels, Clippers surging, they might even be competing for the 8th seed. This scenario means that even with Curry back, Golden State would face the daunting task of winning 2 consecutive play-in games just to reach the first round. Their potential first opponent, the struggling Portland Trail Blazers, presents an opportunity, but subsequent matchups against formidable teams like the Clippers or Phoenix Suns would be a severe test. Yet, the possibility of gaining valuable playoff experience for the team's younger players, even in a losing effort, could be seen as a silver lining. As long as Curry is on the court, the Warriors maintain something to play for, a crucial element in the final stretch of their season. We've covered the biggest stories, but what's next for the NBA? Stick around for our lightning round recap, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And that's a wrap on today's breaking news. We saw Draymond Green react to Steph Curry's injury, Bam Adebayo get a fierce defense from Draymond, and the Warriors are in a nail-biting playoff fight. Don't miss out on any of the action, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.